Hello everyone, this is Ultimate Number and welcome back for more Donkey Kong 64. In the last part we did everything with Diddy Kong, and this part we're gonna finally clean up Gloomy Galleon with Chunky Kong. Now, this is probably gonna be the last Donkey Kong 64 video for a while. I mean, I've been taking breaks here and there as usual, but this time it's going to be scheduled that I take a break. And that is because, Christmas reasons. However, I do have a video planned for a Christmas special. I'll talk about in the end video here. So, starting off, we got this ship immediately. Usually the ship comes last when you're doing Chunky, really. But here I'm doing it first. I'm gonna be pretty much doing reverse order what you would do with Chunky Kong here. So, yeah, this ship has the Jungle Japes cave music. Or whatever you would call it, mines. These barrels here are kind of finicky with their primate punches hitboxes. Like you saw there, I hit all 5 of those times and I wasn't even near them. But that can take a while even if you try to hit them. So, for some reason, after you do this, Chunky gets seasick. Your controls get inverted, Chunky slows down, and we get the Lanky Kong's instrument effect. Now, luckily, you can still long jump, but you have to be really quick about doing it, and it gets harder to dodge these cannonballs. But you can just jump over these cannonballs. Chunky can jump just high enough to avoid them. So anyway, just this Lanky Kong, shut off your instrument, please. Thank you. Also, did you see for a moment the background? Like, did you? Like, that was a weird background. It was like an apocalyptic background, more or less. Really. Just, what the fuck was it, that bathroom? Sorry I'm not looking at it now, but you saw it, right? The background when I was in the ship outside the window. Like, what is with that window? Jeez. Okay, something I would like to point out about these 5 coins here. I watched an all-collectible speedrun, and the speedrunner just kept getting into tag rail because the tag rail kept bobbing up and down. Like, he took forever to get those coins. Like, I'm serious. Oh, wait, forgot one more thing. The cavity. Forgot to get the coins in this huge cavity here. Not sure what to call this. But it is a cavity in the very earth. That would be called a fissure. But this isn't a fissure. It's just like the black hole from Hazy Maze Cave, except not really. Anyway. Time to go to this alcove for like the 3rd time. This time with Chunky Kong here. No, you don't get to do that. I get to unleash full power on you. There we go. Could have killed him with the Sun Sprint anyway. Nope, had to kill him that way. Okay, so I need to really focus here because not only is that far away, but I have a lot to get on the route here. So let's start with by raising the water level, because this is going to be the last time we're going to... This is going to be the last time we're changing the water level here. Wait. Get on it quickly. Take pad number 1. And then take pad number 2. Just as planned. And here comes a really bullshit moment. Notice there's nothing there right now. Where is it? 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 There's supposed to be a balloon here, but there just isn't. There it is. Damn it. I have no time. I have no time. I tried my best and I couldn't get it. That balloon there is a pain. It's like, sometimes it exists. Sometimes it doesn't exist. Usually it doesn't exist. You have to, like, approach it before it becomes poppable. Some balloons have that problem. Like, they really do. I tried my best, and I got close. Well, here's Batty Barrel Bandit again. Like I said, good minigame. That's all you do. But no. This one is quite a bit harder, unlike last time. Also, where's the music? Music! So yeah, this one's harder, because it goes faster. And, here's a bullshit moment about Batty Barrel Bandit. I'm not sure if it happens on this one specifically. Sometimes there's just no frame where you can get the golden banana. Like, sometimes you literally can't. You just have to accept what it gives you. Like, you can press A on any frame. It will not line up with the golden banana. It won't. That's why sometimes you can time it perfectly and yet you still don't get the banana. So there's that question answer for you. It's really, really dumb. Sometimes it exists. Sometimes it doesn't exist. Usually it doesn't exist. Now that I've done that, it now exists. Right? Right. Pop the balloon! Chunky, please! Thank you, jeez, wasted like 19 ammo. Alright, now here's a little special moment for you. I'm just gonna dive down to get these bananas real quick here. So, remember the treasure chest that I said had nothing? This one? Let me show you that it has nothing. Let me show you. I mean, I've showed you before, but as a reminder, let me show you again. I save states just so I can save time. So let's open up the treasure chest and find out if there's really nothing in it. I checked. It's this treasure chest specifically. Nothing. That's what the designers want you to think, right? Notice how this chest is, like, kind of buried under the ground a bit. Okay, I'll spell it out. There actually is something in that treasure chest. However, it requires quite a bit of an approach. First of all, let's line up carefully here, because if I swim any further out of bounds, I will void out. So, watch out for that. I can feel free to, like, swim more under the sea altitude. Okay, swim this way. There's the chest. Did you see that? Yep. 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 There's 3 coins in the chest. There is 3 coins in the chest after all, like every other Kong. Now, as to get back in bounds, that is another question, because you can't just do it from the ground. You have to actually swim out of bounds again, and then, yeah. Alright, now time to go to the musical cactus one last time. Even though Chunky doesn't have the pad there, it's been moved to the alcove. He still does have something over here. Like you saw, like, 4 times. Yeah, it's like a splat. Really? Well, I had to do a combo to you too. Well, not that. Yeah, if you do just the little piddly punches, he takes like 4 of those combos to kill. Okay, now watch this. If the balloon ever gets in alignment with me. Yeah. Bow. Bow down to the balloon popper. Without aiming. Well, I kind of aimed, but I didn't go in the first person, but that matters. Alright. Okay, where's the 2-pad? Oh. Now, we're done. Believe it or not, we're done with this area now. I hope. We should be done with this area. I mean, we have most of the Chunky's collectibles already. Like, jeez. Now, we're going to the Cannonball room. And the Cannonball room is a bit noteworthy. Because, this is considered one of the hardest bananas in the game. Or not considered, per se. It's one of those golden bananas where, as a kid, it's really hard, but... And even if you try it for the first time... Just, yeah, it's kind of difficult. No, I want to kill you with the cannonball. There you go, that's what you deserve. I just love just randomly throwing stuff Chunky can carry. Go. Nope. Maybe if we break this wall like enough times, maybe it'll reveal a secret. I mean, you know what to do with cannonballs. You get out of the way. Jeez. Apparently you can't throw it that far. I want to throw it in there. Really, that still didn't count. You don't have to throw it in there, but... There, that counted. Now we get different aiming controls, and we gotta shoot these Poliwhirls. Tell me that these are not Poliwhirls. Someone tell me that these are not Poliwhirls. These are totally Poliwhirls. But since they don't have whirls on them, they have targets. They should be called Poly targets. That should hit. There we go. You don't. Once you aim up and down, you don't have to aim up and down anymore. All you have to do is aim left and right. Boom. You, sir, get out of here. No, I want to finish you off. I'm going to finish you off. Boom. Nice way to get a golden banana, Chunky. Nice way to get a golden banana. Alright, now we can go to the room everyone ever goes to first. Like, you pretty much enter as Chunky because there's a Chunky blueprint in the hub. You enter as Chunky, there's Chunky bananas here, and then there's Chunky bananas here, and you follow them, and just everyone gets this specific golden banana first, always. Haha! Already, last golden banana. But wait, why are we missing 3 bananas specifically? Also, last banana fairy. There we go. Could have gotten it earlier, but I chose not to. Could have gotten it with Tiny, chose not to. Fun fact about this room, or not fun fact about this room, yeah, fun fact about this room. This room in the beta version showcased, like, you know how everyone had a banana counter? Instead of showing, like, how much every Kong has, it showed what index banana the Kong you're currently controlling has. And I think that includes the blueprint. Maybe blueprints weren't intended to be in the game. Maybe they were replaced by golden bananas. Or maybe they would just give you the golden bananas by defeating them instead of the blueprint. No, you get out of here. You too. Everyone dies. Yeah, that's right. Everyone dies. Then Chunky spins in circle before he can recover. Wow, that must have been dizzy. So where are those 3 bananas? There they are, right in front of the boss gate where I want to head out. Alright, we finished everything in Gloomy Galleon. We've gotten every blueprint, every coin, I hope. Let me double check here. Let's see. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I got everything. Yeah, I should end with 101. So let's go in here and fight Puff Toss. Again. This time with the proper Kong. I am not going to do Donkey Kong. I mean, you're supposed to fight with Lanky Kong anyway. And you already saw Donkey Kong. Actually, you always see the fight with Lanky Kong, actually. Let's see a different Kong, because everyone except Donkey Kong has... Let's see, Okay, Swordless Link, I think, did Chunky. I already showed DK. You always see with Lanky Kong, so Tiny or Diddy. I think someone did it with Tiny. Let's do it with Diddy Kong. Because Diddy Kong never got a fight. Lanky Kong will get a fight someday. I feel bad for replacing... I also feel bad for doing Dogadon with Donkey Kong, so when I do the next DK fight, I'll do that with Diddy, I suppose. So that'll be fair. I hope. Also, getting this clip with Diddy Kong, I feel is like the hardest. Maybe it's harder with Tiny Kong, I don't know. I feel like the smaller the Kong, the harder it is to get this clip. I'm not paying them a single banana. It disturbs me when I have any number other than 100 on this counter. I know perfectly well that there's a counter for that displays how many bananas you have anyway, even if you did pay them. Like, even if I pay all these 100, it still said I have 100 on the pause menu. But still, I'm just disturbed by that. Also, could this clip please work? Please? Can it work today? I don't want to do it with Donkey Kong. I already did that with 1 melon, with save states. I don't want to do it without save states, but with 2 melons. Like, Puff Toss is actually the hardest boss in the entire game, believe it or not. He's actually extremely difficult to get no damage clear. Well, he's not the hardest thing to get no damage clear. That honor belongs to the final boss. He's the hardest to get no damage clear. Kind of. I feel this boss is harder in my experiences. Like, please get the clip. I don't want to have to keep talking. I swear, if that would have worked. There we go. My goodness. I already thought Puff Toss. I kind of already talked about him. I'm not going to talk about him again. Let's just sit down and watch Diddy's rigged animation. Might as well talk about what I want to talk about while I'm fighting. Before this segment was going to be way delayed. This is being recorded on December 17th. I was going to hold off on recording this. I was going to hold off on recording this a long time because my S key effed up. And actually, so did my P key. My SP key. So I had to get them fixed. I fixed them myself, surprisingly. I found the problem, and though my fingers are like way too gosh dang big to do anything microscopic, I somehow fixed my keys anyway. And now they work just like normal. I was trying to get help doing this, and believe it or not, the Chow Island group Discord made fun of me. wasn't on... Maybe it was on purpose? I don't think they meant to offend me, but I felt offended because they were like, can't you remap the keys? Or use Z instead of S, we won't mind. And then I said, no, I don't want to. How am I going to play games? I do not want to use any other keys other than WASD for movement. And I don't want to type S instead of... or Z instead of S. And during this conversation, anytime they were supposed to use S, they used Z. That kind of offended me right there. It really did. So, lesson learned. Do not make fun of anyone with a handicap, even if it's not related to the physical body. Like, even if it's kind of indirect, just don't insult them. Please. In any format, just don't. Like, seriously, these regular fireballs are like the worst thing to avoid, really. They're like the worst. Like, he's so sporadic with them. The way he moves is just... Yeah, it just makes it a tough opponent to get no damage here. I dare you to fight this boss with Donkey Kong and try to get no damage clear. Talking about this as if this was Super Smash Bros. Melee, or Super Smash Bros. As well, because I think every single one of them has no damage clear, as well as no miss clear. Well, I had more subjects, but thankfully that can be saved because I'm in the midst of them anyway. We are finally done with Gloomy Galleon, and we can finally move on to... Like, not that I hate these levels or anything, it's just that the last 3 levels are going to be... these next 3 levels, I should say, are going to be really, really interesting. You know what? I might as well turn in the key, just as a preview, because I'm not going to be recording this for a while. But I will have a Christmas special. These next 3 levels should prove very interesting to a lot of you, because, well, they're really, really liked. And I like them too. I really do. Next time in Donkey Kong 64, we are going to everyone's favorite level, Fungi Forest. Is it my favorite level? No. Actually, I don't have a favorite level. I like them all. I do know my least favorite level, Angry Aztec. I just don't know my favorite. I like them all pretty much equally. But I especially like these last 3 levels. Anyway, next time we're going to Fungi Forest. And we're gonna start with, I don't know who yet. Probably Chunky Kong, honestly. Because it's kind of a given to start with Chunky Kong. It's kind of a tradition that at least I always start with Chunky Kong, but I think everyone else does too. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.